It's every rebuilding team's favorite time of year, draft season. I'm here to talk about some prospects that I've seen people say we're going to take and some prospects that I personally want to take. But enough talking. I say we just get into it. But first, I want you to comment down below where you think we'll be drafting. Comment top 5 or lottery down in the comments below. So what I personally want to do in the draft is most likely first round, go BPA. Such a talented draft. You can't really go wrong with too many prospects. There's not many prospects that I think will just flat out fail out of this draft. But I'd be lying if I said the fan in me, the roster builder in me, doesn't want to draft a center first round, because there are some center prospects that really, really entice me. But regardless of what we do first round, second round, we have 2 second-round picks, wing and center. Enough said. I think no matter what the first round pick is, we got to do wing and center in the second round and kind of start building that front court. Now, the first prospect I want to talk about is Nate Ament. Nate Ament is a freshman out of Tennessee. He's a 6'10", 207-pound forward, only 19 years old, just turned 19 too in the past month or two, I believe. He's a very interesting prospect because he was super highly regarded out of high school. When he committed, he became Tennessee's highest commit ever. I want to say he was the 4th overall prospect according to 24/7. Just very, very, very talented player. But he slipped in mock drafts a little bit because he started his season off very slow and just was not showing any of the flashes that people were expecting, was really struggling. One big weakness for him is his frame. He's kind of in that combo forward. Like they can you can throw him at small forward, you can throw him at power forward, but especially if you throw him at power forward, he's only 207. So he can get a little bit bullied at times, but I mean, hey, nothing an NBA strength and conditioning coach can't change. Am I right, guys? But very shown a lot of flashes on offense, has some efficiency issues, which has been the big draw against him. But I kind of see a lot of Modest in him because Modest's biggest knocks in the draft were his frame, were his efficiency. They were both 6'10", low 200 pounds. And I mean, Ament's got the defensive tools. He's averaging 1 block, 1 steal. So he's got the length, like I said, kind of like Modest does. He, especially if he fills into that frame, he can be a very deadly defensive player, especially next to Modest, who has the same frame as him, who has a very similar game. And I mean, I don't see this being a bad pick. Yes, people are knocking, but I mean, hey, not everyone can just come in and torch college basketball. Some people have to grow a little bit. And I think putting him next to Modest, who had the same kind of evaluations coming into the draft that he does, and put him next to him and have Modest kind of show him what he did to start taking this lead that he's taking, I think they could be a very fun and very effective wing and big duo. I think it could be a good move. Next player I want to talk about is Brayden Burries. Brayden Burries is a 6'4", 220-pound guard out of Arizona. He is one of the older freshmen because he's a freshman, but he is already 20. So that is a little bit interesting. Nothing to be worried about since he's only a freshman. He's still only 20. So, yes, he's on the older side of the people in his class. He's still young. I don't think that should be an issue at all. Brayden's he's been a very fun player for me to evaluate. I really, really, really like his game. This is one pick where if we get him, I think it's an absolute slam dunk. The past 2 or 3 mock drafts I've seen have us drafting him at either 9 or 10. I saw a Bleacher Report mock draft from yesterday that had us picking him at 9. They compared him to Quentin Grimes, which I think would be a perfect player to have in this offense. But from the tape, what I've seen is he's he's effective no matter what he does. He's effective on ball, he's effective off ball. And it's that off ball effectiveness that I think would be so perfect for this offense because Giddey is one of the more ball dominant guards in the league. Not saying he's ineffective without the ball, but he's most effective with the ball. He's commanding the offense. He's dishing out assists everywhere. And if we can get an off-ball guy like Burries, I think that would not only work for Burries, but I think that would just make Giddey's game even more effective than it's already been. He's shown to be a 3-level scorer, very fluid mechanics. I really liked his jump shot. Wouldn't have to work on it, which is a big plus. Having to fix a broken jumper is so annoying and hard to do and can cause a lot of setbacks. So we wouldn't have to do that with him, which is very good, very promising. He's very athletic, very, very athletic. All the tape I've seen, not to mention good body control, but all the tape I've seen, every third or fourth highlight is him doing some acrobatic finish, posterizing a guy. He's very explosive, very fun to watch. And I know I talked about off ball. He's also very good on ball. He's very good at commanding transition play. Uh, he knows how to play at his pace, which is huge. Coming into the NBA, knowing how to play your game and not let anyone disrupt it, that's a massive thing that a lot of guys take years to master. And the fact that he's already doing so good with that, I'm very happy with that. I think he would be a home run pick if we picked him. Now, if you're excited for this draft, I want you to hit the like and hype button. And I want to know if you guys are excited because I'm personally super excited. The final prospect I want to talk about today is Hannes Steinbach. Hannes Steinbach is a 6'11", 220-pound center out of Washington. 19-year-old freshman, so perfect for this timeline. This is the prospect where I said this is who I would want to pick if we didn't go BPA. And I mean, man, wanting a center for so many years and seeing someone like Steinbach being in the draft, I want him on this team so bad. I think he could be so effective in this offense. He's big. He's physical. He's got a really good post game. I think he could be very effective. I think he could open up the offense for Giddey Amadis even more than it already is because he has a reliable three-point jumper. He's not a marksman by any means, but he's got that type of jumper where if he's on the three-point line, you do have to put someone on him because if you leave him open, he will knock that three down. And the biggest thing is his mechanics. He has such good shooting mechanics for a center. I would just love him in this offense. I know a lot of people want a defensive big, and a lot of people have said defense is his biggest weakness. I didn't see too much on defense that straight out worried me. The only thing that worried me is his perimeter defense was a little bit shaky. I mean, he's a center. I'm not going to fault a center for not having a perfect perimeter defensive game, but his low post defense, it pretty reliable. More reliable than some centers we've had in the past, but I just think he could slot into this offense so well, really open up the game more, allow Modis to get some more open looks, allow Giddey to operate easier. I just think he would work so well on this team, and I know we should go BPA, but if we do go the route of drafting for need first round, I don't think Hannes Steinbach would be a reach. Now, if you've made it this far, please share this video and subscribe. We're trying to get 1,900 subscribers. We're only about 65 away. So please hit that sub button. Thank you for joining me today. This will be the first of a series. I'm going to be posting more and more of these as the draft gets closer and closer. So make sure you're tuning in if you want to be kept up to date on all things Bulls draft.